Satellite images taken from late March to early April 2025 reveal that North Korea has advanced the development of its largest known warship to date. The vessel, roughly 140 to 144 meters long, has emerged from its construction hall at Nampho Port and is currently being outfitted in a floating drydock beside a recently upgraded quay. Covered in camouflage netting, the ship now resides in a 120-meter drydock, an indicator that the final installation of internal systems and equipment is underway before naval commissioning. The warship's emergence marks a pivotal phase in its development. Believed to be the biggest surface vessel ever produced by the Korean People's Navy, KPN, this project began in May 2024 within a redeveloped ship repair yard at Nampho, home to the West Sea Fleet. There, a large slipway measuring 170 meters by 30 meters was constructed, followed by the installation of modular hull segments. By the end of 2024, a fabrication hall had been built around the vessel, obscuring it from satellite observation for several months. Between March 23 and 30, 2025, satellite imagery confirmed the movement of the floating drydock, initially aligned with the ship's launch rails before being moved eastward along the quay. Although netting continues to obscure most of the ship's superstructure, a crane visible at the bow has drawn attention. Analysts speculate the crane may be supporting installation work on forward deck systems such as sonar equipment or anchoring mechanisms. The ship bears strong resemblance to a vessel showcased during North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's March 8 inspection of the shipyard, as covered by state-run media. Experts believe it to be a guided missile frigate, possibly a helicopter-capable version, with the potential inclusion of a hangar. If confirmed, this would make it just the second KPN vessel designed for rotary wing operations, following the now-retired Soho class. It remains uncertain whether the vessel belongs to a new class or represents an evolution of the Amnok or Duman-class frigates. These earlier models incorporated a mix of legacy Soviet radar systems and domestic missile technology, sometimes adopting stealthier design elements. The new ship could serve as a model for future surface combatants intended to complement North Korea's expanding submarine fleet. Given its projected displacement of over 3,000 tons, more than twice that of the Amnok class, the ship likely plays a broader strategic role in the West Sea. Its scale and configuration invite comparisons to modern frigates, such as the U.S. Navy's Constellation class. Analysts reviewing satellite imagery from Maxar Technologies have pointed out potential features like vertical missile launch systems and AESA radar arrays, though confirmation is pending. Despite the ambitious design, doubts remain about the North's ability to fully integrate advanced systems. Experts stress that hull completion is only part of the challenge. The real test lies in assembling complex sensor, propulsion, and weapons suites. Carl Schuster, a retired U.S. Navy officer, noted that sea trials are unlikely before mid-2026, as significant components still appear to be missing. Activity around the construction site continues at a steady pace. As of March 30, part of the hull's roof was retracted, possibly to allow ventilation or movement of large equipment, and a gantry crane had been repositioned. 2 barges and a floating crane remain moored nearby, suggesting ongoing material transfers. The presence of this equipment, along with new roofing and structural upgrades in adjacent buildings, hints that a second warship may already be in the early stages of assembly. The broader modernization effort at Nampho fits into North Korea's ongoing push to enhance its naval forces. The shipyard has previously built various vessels, including the Amnok-class missile corvettes, which are roughly 80 meters long and equipped with cruise missiles and CIWS. Compared to those, the new frigate's larger size and helicopter compatibility could place it in a category of its own within the KPN surface fleet. Reports submitted to the International Maritime Organization in 2023 mentioned construction of 2 Nampho-class helicopter-capable corvettes. The current vessel may be one of those referenced, and if so, marks only the second attempt by Pyongyang to produce a warship that can operate helicopters. The earlier Soho class was eventually retired, possibly due to operational or design limitations. Size analysis from April 8, 2025, reinforces the classification of the new warship as a guided missile frigate. Though no vertical launch systems or advanced anti-submarine weaponry have been confirmed, satellite images from April 6 show installation activity on the upper deck. Observers noted similarities in structure and layout to vessels featured in North Korean media between 2023 and 2025. Additional reports suggest that North Korea's shipbuilding efforts extend beyond Nampho. New shipyards in Sinpo and Chungjin are reportedly producing both submarines and additional surface combatants. Among these is the Kim Gun-ok Hero-class submarine, believed to be capable of launching ballistic missiles from underwater. Allegations of military technical cooperation between North Korea and Russia, including possible transfers of missile launch technology, add further intrigue, though independent verification is still lacking. According to South Korea's 2014 Defense White Paper, the KPN operates around 750 surface ships and 70 submarines, most of which are smaller and technologically outdated. While these numbers suggest size, the fleet's combat effectiveness is hampered by obsolete equipment, poor maintenance, and fuel shortages. The Navy remains largely confined to coastal operations, and its classification as a green water force reflects those limitations. While the construction of a modern warship suggests an aspiration for enhanced maritime capabilities, experts caution that a single vessel, even one of considerable size, won't dramatically alter the regional naval balance. The ship is still believed to incorporate older systems like the MR-104 radar and lacks proven integration of next-generation electronics. Logistical constraints and training deficiencies further limit its potential. Still, the launch and outfitting of North Korea's largest surface combatant marks a significant step in its naval ambitions. Whether it will become a game-changer or a high-profile symbol of intent remains to be seen.